Hello there, people! What is going on? I'm Jason, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon VoltWhite version. Last time we did absolutely bubkiss. But however, this time I'm confident in us beating Berg, the jackass. I'm assuming I have the right sheets out, because this time I don't feel like being unprepared. Yeah, I'm confident about, oh shit. Not so confident about, shit. I'm about 3 ways I know I can get half of this done, but I have a strategy. Hopefully a good one. Because if I don't, then god damn it. And also, as I made a notation I was about to say last week, I mean 2 weeks ago, I'm not having Trampish on my team. Instead, I have a totally different Pokemon. One that is actually a pretty good one. And if you can't read, and also if you can't see, we now have a Luxray on our team. I actually got it as a Shinx, but managed to get it to evolve. Now, first thing, attack, cut. For them, and for us. So that kind of sucks. However, both of these are part flying type, which makes it exceptionally easy to get a stab off them. However, I'm still stuck to Nidoking using Smackdown for V-Rock. But if it's part flying, then who cares? I can get a stab and super effective off it. However, it knows Icy Wind. But if we can just get these guys out of the way, I can probably have a certain Togetic come back in and take up from there. And now I can use Acrobatics on Nidoking, who's in for a lot of brutal punishment. Which is Dark Pulse only one time. For some reason, remember Dark Pulse being like affects both people. That just could be me, my messed up memory. I'm more scared. Am I more scared of Vespiquen or Masquerain? I'm just thinking of Masquerain. Nidoking, you're getting a healing. That's right, for the first time in ever, I'm actually using a healing mechanism I'm actually using healing. And I just realized Luxray is the only Pokemon I even grinded. Nidoking got 1 level out of that. But Luxray's gonna be awesome because Luxray's an awesome Pokemon. And yes, I do know it is the only female Pokemon I've had in this Let's Play so far. I'm sorry if that is sexist in any way, shape, or form. Like previous. One tiny little defect about this. Luxray's kind of super effective to all bug types. So yeah, sends out Scolipede and Leavanny. 2 Pokemon that Luxray does not have a bonus over. However, I'm just gonna start praying to dear God, oh dear shit almighty, that I can do something good here. Scolpide's using a Mega Horn, which is a Bug-type move, which is gonna kill Luxray, I've come to the conclusion of. And it's critical hit, so that sucks too. Which means I'm gonna have to bring out, hopefully, Togetic. As Super Seats you Smackdown, and is super effective on Scolipede. And holy shit, thank you for that critical hit there, Nidoking. I love you now. Which I have a feeling I'm gonna have to keep healing you every other turn. We're gonna send out Togetic, who is the most underleveled person on the team. So that's goddamn great. As he said quite sarcastically. And Nidoking, because I'm not confident in your ability to stay alive, healing for you. Sadly, I didn't bring Revive, did I? Damn it. Well, you can't really blame me though. Like, no, you can't buy Revive anywhere here anyway. You can use Rock Climb, which is a Rock type move, which is going to what? Wouldn't it be just like smart to use on Togetic? Because I think is Rock type Climb a normal type of Rock type? Shit. God damn it! Now Scolipede's gonna use a stupid what's it called? I feel like using getting style on me body, by the way. Using a hyper potion. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. I was wondering what that word was supposed to be. Now what does he proceeds to leaf? She proceeds to leaf blade my Nidoking. I'm gonna use Battle Shock on it and pray to God I get some sort of stab bonus, critical hit, and super effective. Well, wasn't any crits, but stab will have to do. And then Incinerate proceeds to screw up Scolipede State. I'm actually very confident in this set. I have said that already. Yeah, Mega! One of the other Pokemon I was gonna use, good old, damn it, forget his name, forget her name already, Luxray. Holy shit. And Nidoking, I cannot risk you dying, so I only have one Hyper Potion. Shit. Just making a check. Do I have a... No, I do not have a 5. And... the only Pokemon that would be actually useful against it, besides Luxray. But Luxray's already dead, due to one jackass Megahorn. So, that's the one crack in the giant glass plane I have. One, Luxray was very weak to all kinds of dark, no, not dark, but I can't speak today, bug-type moves, which is the specialty of this gym leader. Upside, I took down Masquerain, which was a pain in my ass to work with when I originally had the idea of just working with Togetic first. And now Yamega has speed boost, so that's just gonna screw my day up even more. How long have I been recording for? Almost 7 or so minutes, maybe 6, depending on if I kept in my little thing in the beginning, which you probably didn't see because that would be dumb. And because I'm confident, not really, I'm sure Nidoking dies right now. Or not. Now I'm sure Nidoking dies! Nidoking, I love you. But you flinched, so we're fucked. We are so badly fucked. Okay. I know for a fact that he's going to use a Hyper Potion. Oh, I'm assuming he's going to use a Hyper Potion, but I'm going to have to send out Absol anyway. By the way, I'm still taking to that whole Pokeball only thing, besides Absol, because I feel like cheating to undo that. And no, I have not cheated in any way, shape, or form. Now, Omega is gonna fuck friggin' Nidoking's day up, and I forgot to give Nidoking a healing item. Shit! Oh, that's one flaw. Maybe Absol can be a pincushion. Absol, please be your good pincushiony self and take the blow for Nidoking. Because it's gonna use your U-turn, attack Absol, and get the fuck out of here. Please don't kill Absol. Thank you. Gonna send out Heracross. Would be the definitive arch nemesis of Absol. 1 minute. Where is that flame orb? What will Absol do? Probably not try to stay fucked up. If I can get Sword Stance in there, that would be great. However, I know for a fact Yamega is going to also proceed to fuck my day up, because I know it's also faster than me. Nidoking's really my only hope in this fight, in all honesty. So, let's use Absol's turn to bring Nidoking back to life fully. And once more Nidoking. Use the Super Potion. I could use two super potions in one turn! Because I really am annoyed by that beeping! Okay, now Absol's ready to die. Is there any Pokemon for friggin' the Omega to switch back to? Vespiquen. Forgot about her. Which cuts my attack. Fuck! Yeah, my plan is still very flawed. But if it works, I will be very happy. However, the last Pokemon I have is Poliwhirl. As we all know, Poliwhirl sucks diddly balls. It sucks diddly balls. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that makes perfectly good sense. However, I can put Vespiquen to sleep, hopefully. And proceed to fuck Heracross's day up. Which, only if that would have worked. That would have been great. And Nidoking is dead. Now that my day's dead. Sadly, I have no healing item, so this is basically, if I'm going down swinging. That's pretty much what's going on here. If I can put Vespiquen to sleep, I will be happy. However, that's not going to work that way. Now I'm going to get killed. Sorry about that. Shit. I'm dead. Damn it. I'm going to beat Berg if it's the last thing I do. It's already been 12 minutes into the video. Holy crap. Okay. Need all the super potions I can get my hands on. 20 will do. I need revives into here. That would have been great. And what do you have, sir? Mail and other stupid stuff. Okay. I would like, because I am now going to be needing some trial and errors for Luxray. Noking, please enjoy the following speed-up section of my failed attempts. Apparently it's now time, it was hell time. come back from my speed up break to bring you this important message. I think this is probably the dumbest combination of Berg's team we have seen yet. Why do I think that? Because Luxray isn't dead yet. Meantime, I'm not going to use Charge, I'm going to use Spark on the Omega, and I'm going to actually start commentating for the first time in about 45 minutes. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good. So my life has actually been pretty hectic as of late. I had exams last week, studied for them, that's why you didn't see any videos from me. Also, I think the Omega is about to fuck Luxray's day up, or not. Which you saw back there, some other stuff, I don't know. If I actually do win this, I'll be very happy. Then I'll proceed to do probably a very, very long episode today. Because I want to get somewhere today. Stupidly, following this is a rival battle, which I'm not looking forward to in the very slightest. I think this is the dumbest Heracross I've ever seen. It has yet to do a Bug-type move on Luxray, and that's just the stupidest thing. And yet, I have yet to bring Nidoking out, so if I can bring down one of these, I will be in the hot seat. I am in the hot seat right now. Okay, who's left? I think it's just Vespiquen and Yamega. Now, if I can get a Spark on either of these two, I will be very happy. Because Spark is a really good move. And let's try Soft Boiled. If I can get a Soft Boiled in there, I'll be good for sure. And Yamega, yeah, let's get Yamega out of here. Because I highly doubt it's in the AI to cause it to Hyper Potion or Super Potion. So let's just get Yamega out of there. See? This would work out someday. It just takes me 7, 8, 9 tries. And yes! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, the Rock-type move I've been waiting for. Also a very good move. Goodbye Metrodome, because you are now useless. You have been proven invalid. We are now gonna fuck your day up, Vespiquen. And Luxray gets some experience, and I would laugh if this was either Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, or Ice Fang. Because I know she learns these moves sometime. Vespiquen does know that's the last Pokemon, right? And now Luxray's dead, so that really does suck. Togetic pulls out Soft Boiled, and restores some of its HP. Which should be about 42. Yes. Now we pull out the one Pokemon that hasn't seen anything during this fight. And now we're gonna throw rocks at you, because we're a bunch of dicks. No, you'll be squashed by rocks. Not double kick, smackdown. Laying the smackdown all over your Vespiquen ass. Gonna use acrobatics, no match. No, we have 2 Pokemon that know Rock-type moves, and you should die now. My fist is in the air in satisfaction. It's taken me 3 episodes to do this, but I have finally done it. Yes. Which means, finally, I am done with these shitty gym typings of water, normal, which is also a pain, and bug, which I think the next ones are electricity, which only Poliwhirl and Togetic will have a problem against. Everyone else, it's good. In fact, maybe I can pull off the Dark Pulse with Luxray, and then following that, I think it's Ground, which usually has a combination of Steel types, so... Actually, anyone who knows a Grass-type move or Fighting-type move would be good. I think that's actually everyone. And now my X-Transceiver is ringing, so that'll be good. I just realized this is the first episode in God knows how long where I actually do something. To be fair, let's have a Pokemon battle and I look stronger, be a Pokemon now than me before. Did I mention there's 2 true rival battles? Oh yeah, I'm not actually sure if I showed you. If I actually did show you whatever. The the, no, what am I trying to say? The dowsing mechanism. I'll show you that later. Also, in the route ahead, I have done a lot of training. Most of the training's already beat, and we just gotta get further down there. Hopefully to pick up a good Pokemon, because clearly my team is very flawed in the way of against bug types. Or just flawed in general. And if this was doing a Nuzlocke run, holy shit, I would be screwed. I can't do a Nuzlocke run on anything, let alone a hack that is designed to make everything 20 times harder. Actually, I want to see what... I'm just going to take the item from... Take the VoltWhite, Charcoal, Scope Lens, something that just increases flinching rates. But she's going to send out a... It's a double battle, so she's going to send out her Elemental Monkey, and then... the... Luna. So I should have a Dark type, and I know both of these get Stab. But, damn it, I did not mean to do that. If you don't know what Stab is, then, wow. It's same type attack bonus, that's what Stab exactly stands for. If you do, say Absol did Bite, it would do a bit more than the equivalent of 60. However, because Luxray, Dark Spalls is 90 power, and then Stab, I'll be able to take care of Muna. Persian, which is nothing I really give shoots about. Yay. I picked Duwa. So that would be Servine, and we'd get a Panpour. Panpour is a... Really, Luxray should be able to solo it. And then Servine. I want to say Togetic, actually. Yeah, and again, if I haven't said, Soft Boiled can be used in the field to heal Pokemon up, which is very good. Now, one thing I am looking forward to is the next city. Why? Because A, we finally get the fuck out of here, and B, the stone that I can use to evolve Togetic will be there. And I think as soon as I reach said city, I will be done today's episode, because I have about an hour already of footage to edit. Although for you guys, it's probably been about maybe 5 minutes. Depending on how much I can speed everything up by. Probably be about 5, yeah, would be about 5 minutes. But before that, she's gonna ask if we can have a battle in here, because we don't want to wreck shit. We're not supposed to break the thing over there. By the way, JX Jacob Bianca versus Fight! Speaking of versus, this is a stupid idea, I know, but I've actually considered doing a versus. You thinking, oh, insert person A and person B doing a versus, and so is person A and person C, you know, blah 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 blah. I truly do not give I do not give shoe shits. I do not give shits and shoes. That's not how that crap works. And why do I always seem to be going for charge when I should be doing that? However, I did not think it through that Luxray would be too busy to handle that, so let's just use a tri-attack on Muna. However, that's going to use a water-type move. Well, yeah, versus. Back to the versus idea. It's not going to, like most versus I've seen, it's not going to be on a Mario game. Shocking, isn't it? It's possible. Really freaking hard, but it's possible. Especially in the game I'm thinking of. The game I was thinking of doing the versus is currently sitting at my N64 about 2 feet away from me, even though I don't have a good capture card. Even though I do have an HD PVR, I just have no idea how in the blue hell will work it, so I can use it for console gaming. And if I did know, then you'd be seeing a test sometime in the future. We can just leave Muna frozen over there. Double kick on Persian. Because I don't want to defrost Muna. The game, because I'm avoiding this topic oh so dearly well. The game I was thinking of doing set versus on would be the equivalent of my favorite game from my childhood, Donkey Kong 64. Yes, I want. Jesus Christ, that was quick. That's the quickest thaw out I've seen in forever and a half. First of all, I'm going to Dark Pulse on Muna, and proceed to try attack on Persian, because Persian's about to get restored. Or Muna's going to get withdrawn. And bring out Servine, which is Grass type. And Bianca will use the version of that. Oh, yeah. Thing is, with the idea of Donkey Kong 64 versus, one, there's 200 golden bananas in that game. It's as long as it is. And as tradition of all versus, it's 100% run. Which would not only, which could be a pain in the butt because you know how many collectibles there are in that game. Jesus, shoot 'em up, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna do that again, and then Togetic can incinerate both of them. Getting back on topic, it'd be like having a counter for golden bananas, maybe banana medals. Well, it wouldn't have to be like collecting every banana though, because that's just being in everyone's butt. It'd be golden bananas, banana medals, maybe boss keys, depending on how that works. Depending on how exactly that could work. Banana fairies, so that's 4. And I wouldn't say blueprints, because that's not exactly something you would count in a versus, because that contributes towards golden bananas. Yes, I'm actually putting serious thought into this, believe it or not. And now Muda wants to come back up and try to... Yes, you are in trouble, lady. I'm gonna use Dark Pulse on your Muna. Oh, Togetic does Tri-Attack, depending on who hits it first, which is probably Togetic, because being paralyzed sucks. Balls in the bun. And now I'm looking at the other team of the other rival battles I'm about to face again, and wow. I've come to the conclusion of, if it's... Okay, I'm gonna stick on topic of the verses before I speak anything Pokemon related. Jesus. What was it? Where was I? Golden bananas, boss keys, banana medals, maybe banana fairies, and there's something that has to... That's 4 already. The amount trying to fit that onto a 720, how hard that would be to keep count of. Even though I've done similar things, trying to cram everything into a GUI. I call it a GUI. I don't know exactly what a GUI actually stands for. I think it's like generated user interface. That's just what I think. I honestly have no goddamn clue. I may spend a lot of time on my computer, but I'm not aware of that kind of stuff. But like, fitting everything on that for 2 people, plus names and editing in general, would be a pain in my butt to do. Because most likely I'd be the one editing it. Or whoever I decide to do it, if I ever do it at all. I'm keeping that idea. I've also, not actually, but kinda patented the idea of Donkey Kong 64 versions. If anyone does it, I say I had the idea first. If anyone, yeah, like, anyone does it, and then, what am I trying to see here? If anyone does it, and then I do it, and people just say I was just taking their idea, I had the idea first. In fact, I've had the idea since, I want to say Monday. No, it's Tuesday. The day that, this week's Mario 64 episode went up, if you're watching this current time. If you're watching this way in the future, first of all, wow, you must really like my LPs. Second of all, I'm gonna have to refix my team because we got... let's switch out for Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl I'm actually probably gonna end up evolving pretty soon. Now that I think about it. I don't know when these certain moves are, but they are somewhere. Not exactly. It's somewhere. And shit, it's a rotation battle. Did not think that through. Hell. I really fucking hate rotation battles. Can I stay on top of an idea of a versus for a while? I don't care who would be. It'd be fun to do. Because I love recording if that's not obvious enough. And now, apparently they're not going to switch, and what they want, Cheer wants to die. Can I stay on topic of a versus? I don't care who it would be, as long as they're not like freakishly annoying and their voice doesn't grate on my eardrums. No offense to anyone who has some such voice. But I don't think anyone wants, because no one wants their ears grated, because that's just mean. Yeah, again, Donkey Kong 64 versus, I think that'd be a very fun idea, if anyone's willing to do it. First of all, you're gonna have to wait a while so I can figure out how the hell I'm supposed to record Donkey Kong 64 footage, because sadly no Mac emulator can emulate Donkey Kong 64, which really sucks. And plus, I don't have my HD PVR working or any sort of thing whatsoever. So that also sucks. Badly at that. Yeah, I think that's everything I got. It'd be a pain in my butt to do for the interface, which I call... Just call it GUI. It'd just be way friggin' easier. As well as showing all the screens and the editing, so everything will be framed correctly, which I do in a simple editing system known as my ScreenFlow editor, which I use editing for everything. Not like I'm saying it's a bad thing. It's better than Adobe. I'm telling you that now. The thing is with Adobe is everything, it looks all the same. If I didn't know better, I could barely tell what if I was working in After Effects or Premiere, which is their video editor. Why no one says you've probably never heard of it? Because no one friggin' uses it. Adobe pretty much has three things. They get three things right. Photoshop, which has become the complete term for anything that is up and looks like people want to switch Pokemon, which is basically what anyone calls now for image editing. Instead of image editing itself, they call it photoshopping. Then there's friggin' holy crap! I think Luxury's about to die. Yay! Oh yes! You die now, fool! Anyway, like Adobe, they get Photoshop right, After Effects right, which is probably the sickest special effect maker / intro maker I've ever seen. Even though all the intros I make are pretty crappy. Have you not seen my past 3 intros? Well, the first one actually wasn't that bad, but I basically took someone else's project file and just put in my stuff, which I barely consider technically friggin' making one. The second one was it was just ugly to begin with. And then I want to get Absol here actually. Then the one I have now, which I made from scratch in about a few hours, doesn't look exactly that good, but hey, I kind of like it. Which is the exact same thing I said about last time, and yet I still hate that one to this very day. I think it was probably the stupidest one I've ever created. And if Luxury's not even on the field, why is that music still playing? Yeah. Adobe gets Photoshop, After Effects, and Flash Player itself right. Everything else just is mediocre at best. Premiere is very bad to work with. Premiere is bad to work with. Okay, maybe they get Flash done, like the actual Flash professional production thing. They get 4 things right. That's all Adobe gets right. Everything else just mediocre. That's all. That's all I have to say on Adobe. I never want to use any of the video editors thing again. I tried doing it for VoltWhite, and it takes forever and a half to do anything. Which takes usually ScreenFlow a few seconds. Jason, do you have a second? Professor Juniper, need something? I called Bianca too, she didn't hear the call. I suppose I had to call her again later. We're waiting to the front gate of Nimbasa City. Nimbasa City is up ahead, and that's where we're going next. soon as I heal everyone, because Luxray has literally 1 HP. Yeah, she's a trooper. And I want to bring VoltWhite back to life. So yeah, Nobi, you got 4 things right. Everything else just sucks. That is all. Let's find something else to talk about. Let's see. Oh yeah, the mysterious slot known as the last Pokemon that's gonna be used on my team. I honestly have no clue what that's gonna end up being. Maybe I'll bring back Trampinch, or maybe I have a different idea. Maybe I'll replace some of the members of my current team. Because clearly I don't have a very well-rounded team. I clearly really don't. Now that I got Sharon out of the way, we can just throw that cheat over there. Now, well, the next rival battle before the actual gym leader will be decently easy. I'm not gonna say why exactly right now, but just because. Poliwhirl really is at your level. Okay, Absol and Poliwhirl. You two. You two are the people I'm gonna be training. Actually, I know I said everything already for Route 4, but I want to, if I can actually remember, town map, which I have 3 things here registered. It did say about Relic Castle, somewhere in between here and Route 4. Which is all sand. And if we go up here to Nimbasa City, we can actually access Desert Resort in Relic Castle. I'm saying this as if I know everything, but however, again, I have not really immersed myself in the original Black and White. I never bought it. I just had ROMs. I ROM everything. I'm sorry. And speaking on the topic, I noticed, like, a lot of people who are like Pokemon. Okay, I've noticed people like Pokemon. I am one of those people. Nothing against those people, but something I've noticed that kinda is a bit weird to me are people. I'm not trying to name names or whatever. Are you seriously? That's the equivalent. It's weird to me to see Day 1 LPs in general. And if you know anything about Jumpins I was just on, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people wait, there's an item. Shit, I have to go over there. Oh, but totally. Okay, I'm going to go over here so I can relocate on this first. I seem to be standing on it. We got Burn Healed. It's the Day 1 LP, well, Day 1 or Week 1 LPs of Black and White 2. The Japanese ones, because the North American ones / English ones haven't... Damn it, I didn't mean to put my downsing mechanism away. I'm trying to get as many items as I can, because I've come to the conclusion that I need more items. Here we got Other, and 1 more item should be all the way up there. However, it's not hidden, so... yeah. That turn's gonna want to speak to us. It's just weird to do a Day 1 LP. For me, Day 1 LPs, I would never do one. Ever. Unless it's like an HD remake. If it's just like a strictly HD remake and not like a remake plus some. If it's like an HD remake, perfect. Okay, I would be okay with doing a Day 1 Let's Play on that. No problem with that at all. I completely understand why you do it. It's just the same game except with better graphics. I don't want to say kind of like Okami HD, which is coming out, which some people having completely orgasming over. But I didn't truly look into that. I know I've never played either of the Okamis, the Okami on the PS2 or the Okami on the Wii. I hear people like the one on the Wii mostly because it's easier to work with the brush. I think my ROM just sped up like a whole shit ton. Oh well. The Okami was a game I do consider I am considering getting Okami at some point. I don't know when though. Maybe I'll get it for the HD remake on the PS3 and then use that dust collecting PS move, which is basically a rear mode with a ball attached to it to paint everything. Because from some people I've heard, from some places I've heard, the thing with the Okami on the Wii, the controllers weren't that good or something like that, but they could really control the brush well. The opposite could be said about the Okami on the PS2, where the controls were pretty damn good, like movement, but brush did not work at all. Mostly because the Wii control, because no one likes the Wii remotes and such, because they're so weird looking. Thing is, that's what I think Nintendo are trying to fix right now. And if I can just stick to one topic, I'll get back to Okami when I'm done talking about what I'm about to talk about. I'm seeing that Nintendo is going from the Wii Remote nunchuck thing, trying to possibly reroute itself in a controller basis. If you've seen the Wii U, it's a giant tablet. Okay, at first you may think it's a giant tablet, it's not that portable, but it is a controller. In the most literal sense, it is a controller and can be used as a controller. You still will have to use Wii remotes and all that stuff for other games on the Wii U, but besides the point. And then there's the Wii U Pro, which, holy crap, that thing looks amazing, even though it's basically just an Xbox 360 controller with a few with Wii stuff on it, and I'm surprised there's nothing here actually. Oh well. Is there anything here? No. The Wii U, it's called the Wii U Pro controller or something along those lines. Do you have to fight? Become a tourist destination. I'm actually gonna... Can I stay on a topic for a minute? No, I probably can't. They added the Wii U Pro thing. The Pro Wii U thing. It's basically just a giant black pointy... I call it an N64 GameCube hybrid. That's what I'm calling it now. It's GameCube because of the added buttons and doesn't have a 3-prong thing. And N64 because the edges appear to be pretty pointy. I say. Well, that really is besides the point. Back to Okami. That would be kind of a good game to do a day 1 LP of. Because if it's just an HD remake, as far as I know, there aren't any new features. Besides, maybe a few bug fixes. Maybe it runs a bit smoother. The graphics looks better. You can use the almost say Wii Motion Plus. You can use the PS Move for the brush, which makes it easier to draw with, which is probably the only good thing that's came out of PS Move. And I'm taking that as someone who actually owns one. It also, if it's just bug fixes, runs smoother, and better graphics, no problem at all with that coming day 1 LP. But a brand new game, new everything, even if it's technically a half sequel, as I call it, to the original Black and White. Which now I think about it, they're probably gonna make a VoltWhite and Blaze Black 2. And by they, I mean Drano, or whoever the hell made this one. By the way, you're doing a great job. The difficulty is hard as hell, though. Apparently Tokatank does not rest from that. Oh well. It's just a new game. It's basically spoiling the entire game to people. And then you have arguments don't watch the LP if you don't want to see it. But what if, that's their main LP and they have nothing else going? What are you gonna do? I know there's people who are willing to skip, entire Let's Plays because they're not that big of a fan of the game. I understand that completely. Is executed bug poison a bug grass or just grass? Either way, part grass, I'm happy. No king gets some kills. But, I know I'm looping myself so much right now because I can't keep a train of thought. Hello there, phone. What are you doing? I have mail. I have mail. Sorry, I'm checking my mail. that comment just made my day. We're switching to Sun Currents, so... yeah, let's stick with Needle King. Like, it's a brand new game. People don't want... maybe they're planning on buying the game. Especially if they're just getting the ROM of a Japan game. Of a game that was just recently released in Japan. It won't be releasing in the North America and the English version for a few months. If you're day one LPing of a game that hasn't even come out in America. Maybe because if it's in Japanese, you can probably say, oh, but people won't know what the hell's going on. You can... it's not just because it's in Japanese. It doesn't really work that way. It's... I'm not the best of explaining things. I understand that. Oh yay, no more Sandstorm. Thank you, Swablu. Now die, Swablu. I hope this will be super effective. Yeah, it is. Okay. Like, ugh! Can I keep a train of thought? Obviously I can't. I've asked myself so many times that. But, oh my god. It's... okay, bottom line. I do not approve of Day 1 LPA. I know there's an entire group of people on the internet, creatures, that play games that have, like, just came out. They have lots of people supporting them. I have nothing against those people, I just don't like Day 1 LPs. It ruins the game for anyone else who are planning on saving up their money or waiting until a later date to get the game, possibly when the price drops. Which actually is a very good idea. Which, you can just call that my excuse for not having any good game that would come. Yeah, we can just blame that. We can just say that for why the hell I haven't bought Skyward Sword yet. That and the Wii Motion Plus needs to drop by a whole shit ton. Is this a trainer battle? Yes, this is a trainer battle. I was just confused for a minute. Okay. Bottom line. The very bottomest of the lines. If I don't like the Day 1 LPA, it ruins the game for anyone who are waiting for later date to buy the game. If you're doing it, that's fine. It's also a pain if you're doing it on a game that hasn't even released in North America yet, and you're just playing on a ROM because you really want to play a certain game in that franchise. It's strange how this happens with Pokemon, of all things. How am I trying to explain this? It's like, okay, a lot of people like Pokemon. I understand that, I've already been over this earlier. If you want to play the game, just wait until it comes out. You don't need to pirate/buy/ you don't have to buy the game and then find the ROM for it, which had been ripped Day 1, and you then do it that way. And then you can proceed to LP it as your main LP, first and only LP. Maybe a lot of people like watching your LPs regardless of the game you do. Except this one is a Day 1 LP or a Week 1 LP, and people really... sorry. Like, people... They don't know... They want to watch your videos, but they've already watched every Let's Play you've done before that. They really like how you do everything. It's just... annoying how, like... Oh, but I am shitty at explaining stuff. Like, Wow. Hello there, Tails. I hope you like getting cut. Okay, I need to find something I can actually explain half a shit on, because I've been rambling about everything from Okami to Wii U controller 3 dildo things to whatever for the past 10 minutes. Hey, it's Eevee! Yay! I just did Smackdown when I should have used Double Kick. Oh well. Either way. It just ruins the game for everyone else. And if you say don't watch it, well maybe it's a pain to do, have to avoid, or maybe, yeah, like if you upload on a weekly basis, like I do, maybe some people just like my VoltWhite series and not my Super Mario 64 series, or vice versa, and they have to wait an entire week. What if it's a 1 week thing, and it's a very long game, like, per se, Pokemon? You see how long this game's gone? It's already episode 11. I've barely gotten anywhere. And yeah, I'm sorry this doesn't make any sense to you. I'm trying to make sense of it myself because I'm the world's crappiest explainer, and yes, ILP, which I honestly don't make any sense of. Sorry. I'm sorry for not making sense. Long story, the longest story I've ever said short. I don't like day 1 LPs. If you do them, that's fine. I just don't watch them because they ruin the game for everyone else. And yes, on the topic that it started on, I am considering getting Black and White 2. Although the complete hybrid of Kyrums just look really screwed up. White Kyurem and Black Kyurem. Why couldn't you just make Pokemon Gray? Pokemon Platinum was a great, is my favorite out of the Gen 4 games. But not like Gen 4 as in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I haven't played those. Not really considering it either. Just, out of the Gen 4 games, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I preferred Platinum the most. One, because it just looks better in general. Look, graphics aren't everything, but regardless, there was a lot more added to it. Although it was the same game, Platinum is still my favorite of Gen 4. However, with Black and White 2, I don't understand how they couldn't just make Pokemon Gray and then, ugh. I'm getting really tired of trying to fight. I'm fighting my own logic here. Like, if they made Gray, I understand if they made Gray. Okay, let me just kill my entire argument. If they made Gray, it'd probably be like Black and White. It'd be the Platinum of Black and White 2. That's what everyone was expecting first. Now they're just making it seem like doing something different. It's just calling them sequels to the actual Black and Whites. Call them Black 2 and White 2, which I always just call Black and White 2. Where, really, it's like a totally different game with the same generation and a few added things. I went to check up some things in Pokemon. Apparently, Pokemon have different levels for movesets, and if they didn't designate that, I would be confused as hell when I was looking at moves earlier for Pokemon. Switch Pokemon, by the way. Architect, you've been sitting there for a while. Really, it's strange how they decide to do it this time around. I understand how they want to try something different. Nintendo's been doing stuff different for a while now. I've seen the Wii U, and then Microsoft and such rip it up with that smart glass stuff. And even though I didn't even watch Microsoft's E3. From what I heard, it was basically Halo 4 and then a bunch of shit. Watched Sony's E3. I also watched Nintendo's, duh, and 3DS one. But whatever. That's all irrelevant. Nintendo's been trying something different for a while. I don't understand why they would have to go. Long story short, I just wanted Pokemon Gray, and then have Kyurem as the main. You don't have to make two different forms, which are basically fusions, which is something they haven't done. Long story short, I apparently just don't like them trying something different with the Pokemon series. I'm sorry. And now that I'm done rambling about that crap for 10 minutes, let's go back to me doing something I've been fighting the entire time, is talking about stuff in Pokemon as they're going right now. I have no idea how long this episode has been. I'm going to get to Desert Resort at least. Because, maybe. Well, maybe I don't want to go to Desert Resort yet. Yeah, I probably won't. I'll come to that after I beat the... I'm not in the mood to fight that guy right now, in all honesty. Got a Hyper Potion here. And... if you go a bit forward, that guy's gonna fight me, no doubt. Or not. Look at freeway, I feel like zero. Why is there a freeway over a freaking desert? I'm gonna fight that guy no matter what. God damn it. I'm actually looking forward to going somewhere. I've actually have no idea what to talk about, even though I just killed my entire argument, which was completely crappy. which gone from everything to everything and a half to nothing and 3/4. I went from pretty much my completely failed ramble about Donkey Kong Versus to Day 1 LPs to VoltWhite, and before that from the 3-Pong N64 to 2-Pong kinda pointy Wii Pros to, what am I trying to say, to Okami, to Black and White 2, to everything in 3/4. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is not hard to say! In other news, Absol decided to once hurt himself and probably I'm gonna die from a lily, a friggin' lily. Excuse me, Absol, you are being switched out for Polyworld. Because Polyworld definitely needs some leveling. It's the most underleveled of us all, and I could evolve it at any point now. I just need to get certain moves before I evolve it into a Poliwrath. Perfectly understandable. Ah! Poliwrath, use Bubble Beam! Apparently, I don't know how Storm Drain works. Clearly, I'm going to be doing Mud Shot, because Lily apparently has Storm Drain. Also, clearly, Poliworld is not going to be good for this one. Oh my god. Nidoking, you are probably the only hope here. I have no idea what the hell type Lily actually is. It's a rock and something. And I'm going to have to kill it. And holy crap, I'm tired. Even though I've been getting more sleep than usual, I am still unusually tired. I have to blame my messed up head, my messed up life, and the messed up everything that comes from my mouth, calling voice and LPing and opinions and all that stuff, for my lack of sleep. And I swear to God, everyone just got a part of that. And now we got Snowrunt. For some reason, I just thought of, like, almost confused, even though they're like two different Pokemon, almost got like Snowrunt and friggin' Snover, even though they're from two different generations. For some reason, I thought of Snover when I heard Snowrunt. Really, it's just weak to fire. Because it's just Ice type. But since it's Ice type, it also is weak to fighting. Which is going to come in handy in the Ice type gym. By the way, there's an Ice type gym, and I'm going to be set against that. Because 1, everyone's going to have moves that I can work with. 2, everything will be good. And 3, oh my god, it's a steal! Not really. So yeah. That is nothing. That is my gibberish. Would you rather me gibberish about stuff that's going on, or gibberish about things that actually could be considering commentating? And apparently Nidoking wants to learn Thrash. What the hell is a Thrash? It's a normal type move. Rampage for 2 to 3 turns, and then becomes confused. I have no intentions of keeping SmackDown. It's a TM. TMs are infinitely usable as of Gen 5, which is something really good in this ROM hack, not just HMs compared to ones of old, where you have to be conservative of what you're going to do. And now, this should be the gate to Nimbasa City. Speaking of which, there are these two. Juniper and Sharon, which I'm not doing the voices of, but you can tell. I also called one and thought about you guys. I want to show you. Ta-da, freebies for you. Cherish Balls. You want to have join you, be sure to have a good time with Pokemon, because first last time you see that Pokemon. I'm changing from your sins, but on the simple yet. Please remember to join your journey Of course, when I was saying it, did you know that? Excuse me, I have to go meet Bianca, which, funny enough, is somewhere in Nimbasa City. Journey. Yeah, Sharon goes this way. Now, I'm gonna figure which one of these people give me the stone I'm looking for. But first, Grims, you know we're gonna take care. How do you know? Because we're Team Plasma. Protecting Pokemon people, so you think you must have a lot of Pokemon. I don't know. What kind of nonsense is this? And then guess what he does? A strong-looking trainer! And forced Team Plasma battle. I was tempted to say Galactic again. I must really love Gen 4. If there's any Gen 4 kind of ROM hacks kind of like this around, I'll be happy to do that. As soon as I'm done with everything else I'm planning on. Clearly I'm gonna go for Nidoking. Just saying. Zapsol is almost dying, and in no way, shape, or form is it going to be anywhere near as effective against the Steel type. Which is debatable, but... Again, I'm tired as all hell. And with Fighting type seemed to be a prime advantage to every single Pokemon on my team. Now I'm going to use Baton Pass, which is basically the equivalent of a U-turn, which is the equivalent of a Volt Switch, and switches out with a Sableye, which has no weakness. So, it's Ghost and Dark. So it should have no problem against, well, Grass-type moves. Or taking Grass-type moves. However, it's... No, my scope lens! You monster. I have no idea how effective Poison would be because it's part Ghost and Shadow Sneak. Wasn't that like an actual shadow move that was used in like XD and Colosseum? Another one of my favorite Pokemon games. I don't know why I want to say it's just so bad. And then back up to Monwell. I'm not even in the mood to rant about. I just want to find the stone I'm looking for, end the video, which I realize now could actually be like roughly an hour long. And just find the stone I'm looking for and end the video there. So I'm not gonna evolve Togetic exactly this turn, because not like this turn, not like I mean this video. And now they're going to the amusement park. Very amusing. Fly! Yes! Yay! Fly finally! Yes! Oh my god, Jesus Christ, woman! Can I just go and find those Dawn Stones now, or Light Stones, or not Sunstones? Okay, I'm gonna heal first, and then go proceed to find those Dawn Stones. Because if I'm gonna do one thing this episode, it's find Dawn Stones. Because I need to be able to evolve Togetic, because Togetic really needs to evolve into Togekiss. And as soon as I find them, I'll do my intro spiel and everything. Because that is totally something I should explain to do before it actually ends and all that such. What's in here? Battle Institute. That would I'm probably don't even won't come there. Running from your station to know a bit like a dream. Just enter any house that has people. Beavers like shiny Pokemon look like they're gleaming when they come out of the grass. Shiny Cargarod. I wonder what colors they are. Yes, displays they explain what the hell shiny Pokemon are, which are really rare comparisons. First, these shiny stones. Pokemon Evolve. I gave it to Minico as a present. And now that that is done with, that's not what I was doing. Beg. It's at the top, isn't it? Yeah. Yay. Again, I'm not gonna evolve Togetic right yet. So, that shall be it for today, and this is my outro spiel. Well, I hope you guys sure enjoyed this long episode. I have a lot of editing to do. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon VoltWhite version, we're gonna go into the music park to chase after Team Plasma. Please feel free to do whatever the fuck you want in this video, including dislike. You can even mark it as an inappropriate content, even though that would be really stupid. And I'd probably hate you afterwards, but please feel free to do whatever the hell you want. I am Jacob, and peace. Yeah, finally be the bug tag champ! Yay!